Hello, welcome back to Jane's Stories of Life. I've had something on my mind I just wanted to share with you today. And that is, things change. And one of the things that I find or have found we are not prepared for. Nobody prepares us to see our parents or our loved ones, our grandparents, our aunts and our uncles grow old. We spend our time with them, especially sometimes just during holidays. We may not see them that often. And some of the changes that they have made can be a little startling because we haven't seen them in a while. I'll never forget the first time that I realized my mom had aged. She had come to Schenectady for probably Christmas. We vowed when we had children that we would always be at home for Christmas. So some years she would come, some years Morgan's mother would come. Anyone who wanted to spend time with us at Christmas would come to Schenectady to spend it with us at our house. My mom didn't drive. She didn't like to fly. She liked taking the train from Cleveland to Schenectady, but the schedule was such that it arrived in Cleveland at 3 a.m. or some ungodly hour. So she rode Greyhound buses, and she didn't mind. She didn't mind the long ride on the bus. She was comfortable, and felt good about the bus because it wasn't in the air, and it wasn't. Well, this one year when we took Mom to the bus station, and she was standing there getting ready to board the bus, I looked, and for the first time, I saw her as an older woman. Actually, in my mind was, she looked like what I would call an old lady. And it startled me so much. And just emotionally, I reacted. I cried. I cried after she got on the bus. I cried when we got back home. It was just something I was not prepared for. And often I think I have thought about that with my own aging and with Morgan's aging. There were a couple of times when I thought to myself, when we would go visit John in Florida and we were at the airport, we had both, particularly Morgan, his health issues were much more visible at some point than mine were. And I thought, and I don't think I've ever asked John about this, but I thought to myself, he probably is experiencing what I experienced that time, of suddenly seeing a parent in a whole different light. Suddenly we saw the age. There are times when I've been around John, I have tried to kind of mask some of the thing, mask the fact that I'm not walking the same way I did. And I know he notices. I don't know who I'm trying to kid. Or there are times when I have passed a window in a mall or something and kind of been startled myself, like, is that me? Is that what I truly look like? And so as you spend time in coming months with older relatives, be prepared to kind of maybe be surprised at some of the changes. Take time to talk with them. Take time to ask about their stories. Take time to enjoy the generations, because we're all aging every single day, whether we're 12 years old, 35 years old, 28 years old, 82 years old. Every day is a different day. So embrace the changes, be aware of them, and accept them as they are. In the meantime, cherish your memories and pass them on. Oh. Never mind.